Hello, this is Nigel from Importing Riches, and today I've got a pretty cool video for you. It's a lesson that cost me a lot of money, but hopefully you can get some value out of this and understand that not always going for the cheaper price is the best option. Because when you're dealing with a supplier over in China, they do have some dirty tricks that they will pull on you, and if you're a newbie, you won't know any better. So when you negotiate a price, or you find a supplier and negotiate a price of a particular product, obviously you're going to want the best price. So your contact there will usually be a sales rep. It will never be the boss. It'll always be someone below the boss, either a sales rep, and then above the sales rep there'll be a manager that will manage the sales team, and then there'll be someone above him. Could be a couple of levels before they get to the actual person that makes the decisions, the big boss. Anyway, when you ask for the best price, they'll always give you the what they call the price for foreigners. So if you're a foreigner and you're trying to get some goods from China, there's always a foreigner price and there's always a Chinese price. So after negotiating and telling them that you can get a better price from another factory down the road, what they'll normally do is, if they want your business, they will go down to your price. Now what they don't tell you is that they will substitute some of the parts for cheaper parts, and you think that you're still getting that product with those parts that they're specified on your spec sheet. So what you really have to know, and this is a trap for new players, is all the parts that belong to the particular item are exactly what the factory claims. And usually if you ask for a spec sheet, it'll tell you. That's why it's always best to go over there and inspect the goods yourself, because then you know that the materials that are going into the product are exactly what you are purchasing. And the reason why I've got a trampoline here is because I want to illustrate this perfectly. This is something that happened to me. When I first started, I importing these giant trampolines, and these were big, 5 years ago. They were just coming onto the market, and I imported quite a lot of these. And this is the trap that I fell into. I was importing these from a supplier in China, and I wanted the best possible price. So what the supplier did was they substituted this mat which covers the springs and gave me a cheaper quality mat. And the problem was, within only a few months, the cheaper quality one would tear, because it wasn't as very good quality in the sun. And because of that, I had to replace the mat, because my warranty was, when I sold the product, I gave them a 12-month warranty on the mat and the mat cover, and the mat cover that I received, that I thought I was getting, was an inferior material, and some of the customers came back and would complain, and so I had to replace those mats at my cost. So the lesson here is to look out for the actual material that you're purchasing, make sure it's exactly what you're getting. For example, here it's got the actual pad cover. It's PVC covers, and this is a little detail that I didn't think was important. and also the safety standards. See, this meets certain safety standards, and the warranty here is a 5-year structural warranty and 12-month parts warranty. So this is something that you really need to understand when you are importing, especially a product like this, because it's a product that can come back and bite you, because there is a chance that the user that is using this product can get injured. Because you're the importer, the buck stops with you. They don't chase the Chinese suppliers if there is an injury, especially if it's fatal. They will chase you because you're the importer, and you're deemed as the manufacturer in your country. So you really need to understand that the materials that go into a particular type of product are very important, and the quality is very important. So when you skimp on the price, or say you want the best possible price, sometimes, not all, but if you're not familiar with and you don't have a good relationship with your supplier, they will skimp you on the parts, okay, and they'll throw an inferior product or inferior metal because they can save $2 to $3 US, and you might think, well, $2 to $3 US is nothing to you, because you know the heartache and pain that will, for example, this mat. I mean, it only cost me an extra $2 or $3 US that they were saving. Like they were going to save $2 or $3 US, but because I wanted the best possible price, they threw in the cheaper one, and to get that extra $2 or $3 out of the shipment. But then when you multiply that over so many containers that I purchased until I discovered the problem, you know, you can add up to thousands, and that's what they will do to you if you're not on your game. So just so you know, to wrap this video up, be very careful on the parts that you import. Make sure and do your research prior, and make sure that it will cover your warranty that you say that it will cover and meet certain standards. And when you negotiate and getting the best price, make sure that you're getting for what you're paying for, and they're not substituting materials, inferior materials, into your product. Because at the end of the day, and then with this particular product, if someone was to get injured because the poles weren't made out of certain metal, now bent, and someone jumped on this and fell off, you're up for litigation. It's very important. Now, I didn't get sued, but I could have got sued. I quickly replaced all these mats and made sure that they were happy, and then I questioned the factory and then got the better mats, so then no one would fall through these and injure themselves. So, hope you found that valuable. If you want some more information, just check out importandriches.com.